Alright, so I was looking. I thought it'd be fun to do some cool stuff. And here's Grixis Control by Jendrik. I respect this dude. He takes a lot of time. He plays a lot of Magic. I don't know who first came up with this list, but I just want to cast Snapcaster Mage. I want to Snapcaster, Counterspell, and then attack with Snapcaster, and then Kaito it back to my hand, and then Snapcaster, Counterspell. Yeah. Oh, that'll happen in all leagues. But I'm not ready to take the... I guess we'll just try Gold League. Alright, Zeriak, this is on you. Okay. The old Raucous Theater Counterspell hand. We like to see this. Blue, 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 blue. Badlands. Breeding Pool. I suppose I ought to play this land. Yield to turn. Oh. Well, that is just terrific. It's got to be Living End, right? Oh, yeah. This is the kind of hand that you want to see against Living End. Oh, this is just terrific. I've been waiting for a hand like this against this deck. Alright. What are we getting here? Thunderfalls? Yeah, we might as well get some red. Thundercats? Ho. I mean, yeah, no. Yeah, we probably want this. So we can hardcast Force of Negation. We could have clanged one of these things, but I don't think we need to do that. Alrighty. We have more counterspells in our hand than they have Living Ends in their deck. Uh-huh. Boop, boop, boop. So they do play a large number of endurances. Oh, Ragavan's going to be great here. They do play quite a few endurances, so we're going to try and make sure we cling to dust this. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're on 4 endurances, 4 subtleties, all the fun, silly cards. Okay. Crack this. Let's get a basic Island. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Boop. You don't need that. You don't need that. Okay. I'm going to play Raucous Theater. What do we got? A Fatal Push. Okay, so we're going to go to 14 here. We could play the Tamiyo, but I kind of want to hold up Force of Negation plus like cling the Living End and stuff. We'll take the damage. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's up, Matt? How are you? I'm alive. I was going to stream yesterday, but there was a patch. So I was robbed of my adventure time. So let's cling here. Look at this. I would never... How could I ever be disappointed in you? Let's get rid of this Living End. You know. I'm not your parents. I can't get disappointed in you. Just kidding. Bad joke. Bad joke. Bad joke. Alright. Let's go to my turn. Let's take a look. Let's see this sideboard Zeriak. Where was it? I lost it. It's gone now. Forever. Decks. I go to Modern. Modern. Crabs aren't even on the front page. Oh my god, you've let it slip. You are the chosen one, Zeriak. What? That's interesting. Alright, where are we at? It's my turn. I'm going to play a Tamiyo. I suppose I'm going to shock this in. And I probably ought to play a Ragavan. And now I have all kinds of goodies up. Yeah, well, this is your list, I think. I'm pretty sure this is your list. Do I want to Snapcaster Cling? No. I don't think I want to attack this into an Endurance. So I'm just going to chill, I think. I think I just chill. I want to use Snapcaster, goddammit. This is all about Snapcaster. It always has been about Snapcaster, and it always will be about Snapcaster. Yeah, Zoo seems a little rough if you don't have the right... If your cards don't line up. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see. Yeah, this is a lot like what I'm playing. Oh, no. This doesn't have... I don't have... I think this is This is very similar. Open link. Very similar. We might play this after. I do like the one of Murktide. Alright. What would I like to do here? I would like to snap bolt. Like the old days? Oh, baby. Bolt you. Snapcaster. I mean, I'm getting Enduranced. Okay. I lied to you. I'm not getting Enduranced. True Boomer Magic. I want that on top. It doesn't get no more Boomer, any more Boomer. It doesn't get any more Boomer than Snapcaster. I tell you what. Yeah, soon to be ruined by Final Fantasy EDH fanfiction. Alright, I'm gonna go to 7. Alright, let's... Well, I feel like... Well, if they didn't have Endurance last time... Snapcaster. Target... Lightning the Bolt. Oh my god, it's Endurance. Crazy. I think I may have just killed myself. It's okay. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Should have held up the Snapcaster for a counterspell or something. I think I have died a sad death. Yeah, I go to 1. Alright. It's not bad. Problem is they're gonna have a million counterspells, but as long as they don't have another one of these two fucking things. Otawara, my thing. That is really bad. I can block, bolt. Yeah, just dead. Just dead. Well... Alright, let's bring in Consumes All. Let's bring in Spellbomb. Let's bring in Spellbomb. Let's bring in... Let's get rid of Spell Snares. We can bring in Consigns to deal with their living ends, but... I don't know if we could cut all the bolts. But... I definitely think we need Consigns in. I don't think we're going to be able to mess with Kaito. Kaito doesn't seem great against them with subtle... Oh, I guess it gets around subtlety. Yeah, let's do a Kaito over I guess the Bolt. Yeah, I mean, this only kills some of their stuff. And we can't really tempo them with all their endurances and subtleties and things. It's really hard to, like, tempo them. Alright, would you like to play first? Hey, it's a frog! This is like a really good ant. I mean, turn 2 frog is all I ever want to do in life. All I want to do in my life is just make froggies. Alright, let's surveil Undercity Sewers. I don't really want this. No, I don't want this. No death. No death. We're here. We're chilling. We're playing Magic. Let's get Steam Vents. I had to go visit my familia, and I had to say, hi, Mom. I still love you, even though I don't call as much as I should and don't come over as much as I should. But I still love you! And I have to say that to my dad, too, because his Father's Day coming up soon. Alright. I do still love you, even though I'm a shit son. Alright, begin combat, attack. I think we could dump a Tamiyo here. So that way, if they living end, we get a Tamiyo. Boop. Do we want to discard this frog? I don't think so. I think if we draw land, we can play the frog pretty safely. Okay, alright. So now we will pretty safely play the other frog. And everything will be beautiful and groovy. Cycle, sure. Yeah, but you don't disappear, Zeriak. You're a good streamer. A quality streamer. You're not disappearing for 18 days or whatever the hell I disappeared for. Well, I was only supposed to be gone for like 5 days, so I like didn't bring my computer. I was just like, I'll just be up and back, and then I had to like stay and do a test and stuff. Quality? No. Quantity? No, there's quality there. Don't sell yourself short. Quality raging? No, just kidding. You have more trophies than I do. Did I pass the test? I did pass the test. They basically said, all right, we're going to repeat this test in 4 years or a couple of years. So, what do we want to do here? We could do lots of things. We can flip a Tamiyo here by discarding a Tamiyo. And then we have Counterspell up. So we go discard Tamiyo here. And then we play Tamiyo. Then Froggy jumps. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 3. Frogs like to jump. Who am I to make it so my froggies can't jump? Attack, attack. Froggies love jumping. Okay. We did not Ultra Omega High roll to draw the 3rd land and then have up Force of Negation. But I feel like we're okay. I feel like we're okay. Okay. So we're going to let this trigger resolve. And then we are going to counter the spell. Attack my... Oh, they did not attack with their thing. Okay, so now we just abuse the most broken 1-drop in history. We discard Ragavan. Talk about power creep here, right? We're going to discard Ragavan, and then we're going to use Tamiyo to return Counterspell. Dude, Tamiyo's so crazy. What a dumb fucking card. Oh my god, this card's... Alright, be in combat. Oh, they just conceded to Tamiyo return. Dude, this card is so wild. A long time ago, I had a conversation with Dingo where he said someone was in his chat blowing up about how negative all the streamers were. How when he watched Dingo stream, all he did was complain about whatever, a Johnny or Boros or Eldrazi or something. And then whenever I watched my stream, all I would do was just rage about how broken Tamiyo is. Well, that's because he started as a young Dingo. He was hopeful. He was optimistic, right? He was a young, hopeful Dingo. And as he's aged, he's become crotchety. And, you know, that's what happens when you age. You're like, goddamn kids and their goddamn Modern Horizons 3 cards. Dingo was not a fan of a couple of cards in the past. But I can't blame him. And then all Spike would do would be complain about Amulet. Because Spike has strong feelings for Amulet. And I'm sure that there are other people. Oh. There's 1 mana Cryptic Command now. It's called Veil. Yeah, I hate Amulet too. I mean, the thing about Amulet is that, like, when it does its thing and it just has, like, the turn 2 or the turn 3, you're just like, oh, okay. Okay, it's like that, you know? All our hopes and dreams rest with this little monkey. Yeah. Well, the thing with Amulet is sometimes it just has the most nutty, craziest fucking hands of all time. And you're just like, oh, there was nothing I could do here, and I'm just gonna get dunked on. And other times it just dirtles. Don't have subtlety. Oh, you piece of poo. I think I shall bottom this. Let's think. If we draw this Ragavan next turn and we play it, they just have Living End, and then we have nothing we could do about it, so we just get dunked on, so we have to bottom this. Gross. Chad enjoys a good bottom. I don't know. That one... pretty hilarious. McMaster, hey, thank you. I am ready for Final Fantasy. But it doesn't come out for 5 days on Moto. I promised Dingo that I would help him do Limited. And by help him do Limited, complain and tell him to do the wrong thing. I actually gave him the best advice, because he's going to the Pro Tour, right? I gave him the best advice ever. I told him I solved Limited in Final Fantasy. And he was like, oh yeah? And I said, yes. When you go to the Pro Tour and you're drafting, okay, open this, okay? Open this card. Don't open this card, right? Whatever this stupid thing is. Open this. Oh, we're gonna put Sephiroth and Yawgmoth. We're gonna have a lot of fun with Modern Horizons, whatever. Okay, so if I play Psychic Frog, they just Living End, and I'm in the toilet, so I cannot do that. Pre-releases are super fun. They could be a lot of fun. Sometimes pre-releases I don't like. Because it feels like taking candy from a baby. You know what I mean? Because there are people who go to pre-releases that are, you know, casual for fun players. And I do not enjoy dunking on casual for fun players. That is like the least fun thing to me. Like, I don't want to play against someone who's new or some kid or, you know, someone who's at their first pre-release and doesn't know what to do. It's not that I don't want to play against them. I don't want to play against them for money. You know, I have no problem playing against them, teaching them, being nice to them. But I don't want to take money from some child who's like, this is my first pre-release and I love Final Fantasy. And I'm like, yeah, well, I've got this mythic and fuck you and I'm going to kill you and you're going to die. You know, like, that's not fun. Oh no, my graveyard. Yeah, the children that yearn for the mines. This is true. Like, I still remember this story. There's a card called Gruesome Slaughter. Slaughter. And I was playing in the Battle for Zendikar pre-release, and I cast this card, right? I cast this card, I gave it to my things, and there was a card in this set, Deathless Behemoth, that had Vigilance, right? So I attacked with this, and then before they had a chance to block, before blockers, I tapped it to activate my Gruesome Slaughter, and my opponent said, wait a minute, you're using the phases in between phases, and you're cheating. And I was like, and ever since then, my pre-release enthusiasm has diminished significantly. The phases in between phases. That's cheating. Alright, I'm just gonna chill this turn. And then we'll... I fucked this all up. No, I didn't, because I have to leave up Counterspell. The phases in between phases. And it was just like... No, he just clueless. Yeah. But, you know, the person was just clueless, and they were a casual, and, like, there's nothing wrong with casuals, and there's nothing wrong with being clueless, but I don't want to play against those people for money. Oh, I know, it's stuck in my head. It's, like, stuck. It's gonna live rent-free in my head for the rest of my life. Okay, what do I want to do here? I can pop the Spellbomb, I could Fatal Push this, I could attack, I could dump my hand. I have so many options. I have decision paralysis, and I'm just going to do nothing. Too many decisions, no idea. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just like, you're so casual, like, what are you doing? Uh-huh. Yeah. And I don't mind helping people, you know what I mean? I don't mind helping people get better at Magic, right? But I don't want to, like, play against people I'm helping beat me for money. Because it's just like, okay. It's like, what are you doing with your life? Alright, what do I want to do? Speaking of what am I doing with my life here? I guess they just can't do anything and I can't do anything, and I could just sit here forever. With my Froggy. Ooh. Is Froggy a wizard? Not today. Is Kaito a wizard? Summon Legendary Planeswalker Kaito. A ninja. Man, life's not fair. Alright, we'll just chill. Look at this. Look at these Modern Horizons 2 staples. Right? Look at these staples of Modern Horizons 2. And we are just laughing at them with a single Modern Horizons 3 card. Alright. Let's cast this Flame of Anor. And let's just kill one of these. I guess, should we draw cards? Or should we kill one? I suppose we should just kill one. Boop. I mean, this is going to get countered. Force of Negation. Should I Force of Negation this back? I don't really care. I have a million cards. I don't really want a 2-for-1 myself to just kill one of these stupid things that can't even attack. Okay, Froggy time. What time is it? Frog time. Be in combat. Be in combat. Pass turn. Yeah. Alrighty. I need some more mana to do... Oh, yay, mana. Alright, now we can do fun stuff. What do we want to do here? I guess we just swing both. I don't know. Frog, attack. Okay. What do we wish to discard now? We could just dump our whole hand. Discard a frog. Discard. I guess I don't really want to discard 3 of these. Should have thought about this more. I'll discard the Force. And we'll discard... I guess the question is, do we want to keep the Kaito or not? I don't think we need the Kaito. Kaito's good, but I don't think we need it. Alright, so let's do... Kill one of these. Alright, let's fit push. I could have done... If they didn't have something here, I could have done shenanigans with the Spellbomb and then, like, fatal pushing this mid-combat. But they clearly have something. Of Vigor, my spell. Oh, okay. You drive a hard bargain, opponent. Like to draw a card. Okay. They had something, so I didn't want to get too carried away. In terms of trying to get blown out by some dumb card. Okay, so they did not leave up a blue mana, so I don't have to play around anything, and I could just counterspell the Living End, right? I don't have to play around because they can't have Metallic Rebuke or whatever the fuck it's called. The card that I don't even see. Nimble Obstructionist? Okay. Okie dokie. Mystical Dispute. That's the card. My brain has gone to mush these days. Okay. I could play a Ragavan, or I could just discard it to the Frog. It's probably going to do more good. Dash Monkey just trades, and I don't have both up, so I'm just going to discard the Ragavan. Attack. Am I jumping? I guess I want cards. So let's go Spellbomb. Kaito I can't get back. I guess they could Endurance Kaito back to me. Cards, give me cards, give me cards. Yay, cards. Maybe I should have played the Ragavan so they don't attack with the Shardless Agent. Ardent Plea. So I suppose here I'm going to replicate counter this. Okay, one. Okay. Same target. Okay, so now this is countered unless they pay 2. But they do have an Ardent Plea, which is Cascade, which is broken. They're attacking me for 3 damage. Yeah, maybe I should have kept the Ragavan. That way I could have dashed it this turn, but whatever. Whatever. You know, maybe I was supposed to actually let that Living End resolve. So I'd get back 2 frogs and a... Hey, it's a Snapcaster Mage. I like Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, Neobrand is crazy good if you don't run into a certain interaction, like this card. Okay, so we can go Snapcaster Counterspell. This is the highest value play. Let's go for it. We have a Force of Negation if they have a thing. Caster. Okay, so we can just counterspell the Curator, right? We could just counterspell this. It's probably better than pitching these two. We'd get a clock, but I'm just going to counterspell the Curator. They got my Snapcaster, no big deal. At least we know they have nothing. I'd much rather have these two cards in my hand than have... What are we drawing? Fatal Push. I don't really want that. Maybe I need to keep cards like that. Maybe I should have just discarded the Raucous to win the race. Alright. Having Counterspell and having Force of Negation feels good, but we might just lose to onboard shenanigans. Ardent Plea. Well, we let the Cascade resolve. And we Counterspell, we Force of Negation the Living End. And then we're going to 4 here, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright. Guess I should have kept the Fatal Push. Alright, so we just block and then dump everything. We hope they don't draw exactly Otawara. Okie dokie. I suppose we have another... I can't look. I don't have time to fuck around and look at my list and see if I look at the list and see if there's another. I guess I can look now. I guess I can look now. 1 Undercity, there's a Thundering Falls. Ardent Plea. God damn it. What do they get back? Curator, Curator, Force of Vigor. I don't even know if they're going to have another Living End. Well, they have another Living End. So if this resolves, I get back Snapcaster, Frog, Ragavan. They get Endurance, Curator, Curator. I mean, this kind of seems fine for me. I get to Snapcaster back a Fatal Push and Fatal Push one of their things. Okay. Active player, non-active player. Okay. Fatal Push, one of these. Okie dokie. Shit. What am I doing? Am I attacking with both frogs? If I attack with both frogs, I die. If I attack with one frog, they block. I think I'm going to just play this. And I'm gonna pass. I might run out of time here. Alright. So... I have to exile 1, and I have to block, and I have to, let's see what happens if I could discard 5 cards. I'm just gonna let the frog die. I should have used this to see if I draw a Fatal Push. Okay. Tamiyo, that's fine. God damn it. Okay, so I... Are they dead? 6... No, they go to 1. Let's get Thundering thing. Surveil, Graveyard... Kill that. Be in combat, Attack, attack, attack. Actually, I could attack with... No, I should... I guess if they find a way to kill this, then that's fine. If they draw exactly Otawara to bounce this, then that's fine. Oh boy. Okay. I guess I'm just passing. This thing blocks. Yeah, I'll do it next turn. Oh. Blocking with a Ragavan. Yeah, I should have done that. They can't have any living ends left. Yep. Okay. So now... Oh, that's so good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, cast. 5 damage. 5 damage. Destroy target artifact. Artifact, 5 damage. Alright. Discard a card. Dash the Ragavan. Be in combat. Jeez. Crazy games. Alright. Be in combat. I always keep thinking I'm going to click through combat. I feel like I'm like mad rusty these days. I don't want to click through combat. Alright. Back and forth. A Haymaker. I probably could have played that a little bit cleaner. I probably had an opportunity earlier when I attacked with the Frog into the double endurances. I probably should have set up something where I used the Spell Bomb and then Fatal Push. That probably would have been a lot smarter. I think the game would have gone a lot different if I had done that. What's Gold League? Essentially, it costs... Alright, so a Modern League costs $10 to enter, and you get paid QPs, treasure chest, 150 play points. Okay? And it's kind of bottom heavy, right? If you get 2 wins, you get 50 play points. The Gold League, which is brand spanking new while I was gone, is $20 to enter, and first prize gives you a bunch of QPs and more play points. It's more top heavy, right? Like, if you go 3-2, you make a substantial profit. Like, 240 play points is... So you're making $8 plus QP. So you're making $10 if you 3-2. But it costs more money to enter. It's brand new. It's basically the Big Dogs League in a way. But it's probably the same. But it's just, you know, more serious players, I'd have to imagine. The big difference is the play points and the QPs. So this is like $12 free for entry fee for later tournaments. And this is $25 more dollars. So this is significantly more top heavy than if you think you're going to 5-0 play in the Gold League. All right, let's begin combat. Let's be in combat. Let's attack with our Tamiyo. Yeah. This is the first time I've played in the league because Zeriak told me that the league queues were not bad. So if the league queues become bad, I will blame him and only him. I'll blame him and only him. I think it's about the same. And I think it's about the same. Don't have spells. Yay, Froggy. Froggy lived. Yeah, it's definitely elitist, pinky up, you know, I'm better than you plebeians type shit. What do we want to do? We want to draw land. I'm attacking with both. Attack. I don't feel the need to discard anything here. I think 1 is fine. I just need to draw cards. Yeah, I was a little like, what the hell's going on here? Okay, so I can crack this clue, and I can flip my Tamiyo, and I can look for another land drop, or I could just sit here with a million counterspells and say, the fuck you gonna do, bitch? Let's say that. Say the fuck you gonna do, bitch? Let's not say that, but let's think it. Scion of Draco. Well, they definitely have Stubborn Denial, but whatever. Counter the spell. Stubborn the Denial. Okay. Do we want to... What do we want to do here? I could just force this, and then this is gone. I mean, it's going to be hard for me to use all this mana. I'm going to force this. Pitch Snappy. I love you, Snappy, but I need a little bit more mana. Although, if I would draw land, that gets cleaned up by the flame, but I can just Kaito here. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna be fancy. You ready for some fancy? Begin combat. Attack. Alright, so we're gonna investigate. We're gonna get a hit with the frog here. Now we're going to crack this. We're going to get an island because I don't trust them not to have flages and stuff. And then we're going to Kaito back the frog. Okay, now we go Surveil 2 and then draw a card. Bottom. Tamiyo flips. Oh, how lovely. Tamiyo goes up. Yield to turn. Maybe that was the wrong play to make. Maybe I should have bounced back my Tamiyo. I don't know. I have the Wonder Twins. Uh-oh, hasty things. Uh-huh. If they have 2 of these, that would be... Okay, that's pretty good. Well, we used to be ahead, but they can't kill both of ours. They have to choose. They chose to kill Tamiyo over Kaito. Interesting. We're so ahead, nothing matters. I know. I say that shit all the time, and then I get rocked by shit like this. I mean, we still have Kaito, and we can kill both of these, so it's like, who cares? I mean, obviously I care. Okay. So we shock this in. Unfortunately, we've been robbed because Kaito is not a wizard, but life goes on. Alright, so let's go flame. Let's do destroy target artifact. Let's kill... Let's... Boop. Kaito hit them for 7 Carter damage. I don't think we... If we had a bolt in our hand or anywhere near a bolt, I would be more apt to do damage. If we get a... I think we card. Alright, speaking of bolt. Put that on top. Okay. Oh, they have a Flage in the graveyard? Uh-oh. Fuck did they get that? Oh, they discard it with this fucking Kavo. My Kaito, no! Alright, need a... What do we need? Oh, that's... I think we are in danger. Frog. I guess we could block, discard, bolt this. We're going to discard Spell Snare. We're going to discard Flame of Anor. My guy lives. Now we can block and bolt it and hope that they don't have a piece of interaction. I'm going to let the damage go through so they can't use Leyline Binding. Don't have a stub. Okay, good. They did not have a Stubborn Denial. Okay, the game continues. The game continues. I mean, it draws me 2 cards. I think I want it. All right, so they can get to Flage next turn probably with surveilling and stuff. With discarding 2 off the Fable, but we have Counterspell. Just have to hope that they didn't draw Rebuke or whatever the hell it's called. They didn't draw Mystical that card. Fuck. I thought it was the right thing to do to draw a card. I mean, the odds of them hitting... fucking shit. We go to 1, and we're just dead. I guess I shouldn't have cracked a clue, but I wanted to make a land drop. I don't know. Alright. We need spell bombs to deal with stupid fucking Flage. We need this. Probably Kozilek's commands. We probably don't need Force Negations. Spell Snare is very, very narrow. It's only... I guess it gets a lot of their stuff. Spell Snare does. Cut a Spell Snare. Maybe we don't need Kolaghan's command. It only kills the flyer. And we should just bring in Consigns for that, maybe. Dress Down kills the 5/5, right? Yeah, it stops a bunch of their shit. Let's get rid of the Spell Snares. And let's get rid of a Bolt. Because it doesn't kill many of their things. Would you like to play first? Yes. All the Snapcasters in the... I know it's a crime. I know. Ragavan. An Ancient Nemesis returns. I think I need to just pass and hold up Counterspell. I don't think I want to give them the opportunity to Ragavan hit me when they have this up. I think I need to counter some dumb shit. I guess I can let this go, right? And then I could just Snapcaster the Ragavan. I could just Snapcaster block. Since I have, 3 of them. Boop. Given that they could have a Stubborn Denial, I want to just play this land untapped rather than surveilling, which may be a mistake, but I don't want to get blown out by them casting a 2-mana thing and then having Stubborn Denial and then I can't pay for the Stubborn Denial. Because that's how I lost the last game. Just Stubborn Denial being stupid. Okay. Nope. Let's get Thundering Falls. I don't think I want that. I want an untapped land so I can snap Counterspell. That works too. Do I want to... I guess Tamiyo's okay. Alright, we need them not to do anything crazy this turn. Nothing crazy this turn, please. Fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck. I think I just, like, lose to that. I don't think I could deal with this at all. Hexproof, lifelink, trample, vigilance. There's no point in snapcastering that anymore. I don't have an answer to this, so I'm just kind of effed. It's got Superman abilities. I got my Tamiyo, that's great. Talk about a series of unfortunate events. A series of unfortunate events. Yeah, I'm gonna lose 1 billion life, and they're gonna get a Ragavan trigger. Alright, so I have to cast this. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. They sacked the Tamiyo. Now I need them to have nothing. God, that is just not cool, bruh. That's just not cool. That's literally the most perfect. The wheels are coming off. Snapcaster. You're just not what you used to be. Well, I mean, they have 2 mana 4/4 hexproof. Ugh. I'm gonna keep. Speak of the devil. You speak of Kaiser Sose running around doing Neoform shit. Tamiyo. I'm only keeping this hand because of Force of Negation, by the way. This hand obviously is not very good against a lot of things, but it's good against exactly a deck that's looking to cast Pact of whatever. Alright. Begin combat. Attack with Tamiyo. Alright. I feel like we can't lose this game, but that's famous last words. Oh, you can't lose this game, you say? Alright, well, proceeds to lose. Unlosable. Confirmed here first. Okie dokie. Alright, let's crack this for a Underground Sea, and then draw a card. Oh, baby. This is what life's all about. Drawing cards with Tamiyo. What else? Oh my god, they're doing things. Look at the... I don't care about that card. I don't know why it's in the... Look at the top 4 cards you elaborate and put a land from among them into the battlefield. If you don't, put a card from among them into your hand. I would like to cast Counterspell. Boop. Yay! Masterful Magic. I worked hard for that, you know? I worked hard. Alright. Thoughtseize in. Consigns in. Subtlety I probably want in. I probably don't need Lightning the Bolts. We probably don't need Fatal the Pushes. Dress Down? No, we probably don't need that. Let's take a look at what it looks like these days. Yeah. Kaito's probably a bit derpy in the land of derp. I don't know what the fuck Consign's actually gonna do. Show me Force of Negation. That's what we're looking for. Does anyone have a trick for removing a light bulb that broke? The bottom part of the light bulb broke into the socket. What's the trick for dealing with that? Is there a trick? What do you think about this hand? I don't know if this hand is... I mean, we could just lose on turn 2 with this. If we just play this and then get wrecked, we could die on turn 2. Let's mulligan this. Put back this land. Alright, that was a really good draw, that Spell Snare. Stops Neoform. I don't know how I feel about these Consigns against them, but I feel like it might be good. What do we think? Do we think Consign... I mean, you could Consign a Galta if they like Pact of Negation or something. Summoner's Pact or something? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to use Cling to Dust on this Windswept Teeth. Consign the fetches. That only works in paper. And only sometimes. I shall... Spell Snare this. Boop! Do I want to Cling to Dust now and look for a Thoughtseize, or do I want to represent Counterspell? Let's represent Counterspell. I could see that. I could see that a lot. Alright, so let's go Consign the Glittering Wish. I suppose I should Surveil first. Let's make sure we're getting a nice juicy hit. Is that juicy? I don't think I can afford to tap out to do this frog, so I think I need to graveyard this. And then I think I need to go... Boop. Okay. Okay. We could try and do this now. Alright. I'm good just holding up Spell Snare. The smarter plan, yeah. That probably would have been the smarter plan. Eldamari's Call. How about... No. Hopefully, we have thwarted their attempts to do things. Oh. A 4-4? How the hell are we supposed to beat that? This is getting a little silly. How am I supposed to beat a 4-4? I would like... I don't know. Consigns are bad, I guess. I'm going to play a Snapcaster at the end of turn, and then maybe another one to block if they attack. Ambush Viper. Minus the Death Touch. Okay, let's draw... Yay, a Counterspell. If they attack, I will flash it in. Will I? Life's not fair. Sick. Guess what our game plan is next turn? No, it's a 5/5. No, we're dead. Dude, I'm gonna fucking die to this stupid fucking thing. Snapcaster. Yay, a land. Counterspell. Probably don't need that. I guess I'm playing a Tamiyo, and am I attacking for 4? Then next turn I play another Tamiyo. Is that going to win me the game? Probably not. Tamiyo's the chump blocker. Imagine if I would have attacked all those turns. I would have probably killed them. Okay. Oh dear. That's... Alright, let's try and draw spells. Consign was supposed to be to stop Galta and stuff, but that doesn't seem very good. Guess we want Dress Down, we want Consign. What do I even want? Bolts, I guess? Bolts can at least end the game. Alright. We have a counterspell. We have the counterspell. Okay, let's get black. Don't need a swamp. Bro. Okay. I guess the one thing is that they're able to be infinitely patient. As we can be infinitely patient, they can as well. Maybe I was supposed to play Steam Vents there, so I could save the Delta for a Surveil later down the road. But I don't think I can tap out and play the Frog. Voice of Victory? The fuck? That's cute. That is cute. If they had more mana, it'd be a lot better, but let's see what they got. Okay, they got nothing. I think I should use this opportunity to draw 2 cards. Target player draws 2. I would like to be target player. Okay. I think I could be a little... I don't feel like I can tap out yet. I don't feel like I could tap out for the Frog just yet. I think I have to be a little bit patient with this Frog. Alright, let's draw a Snapcaster. Oh, Thundering Fall. What is this? Flame of Anor? We can graveyard that, I think. Okay. I could play Frog. And then I'll have Counterspell plus Spell Snare. Is Counterspell plus Spell Snare enough? I think so. I think I could just... I don't know. We don't... I mean, I kind of want the Dress Down. I want to, like, dress down that 3/4 when they play it. Yeah, I think I'd just be patient. I think I wait for them to go for it. Because they're going to play that Voice. eventually. I'm afraid of them starting... Okay. 1, 2... Draw a card at the end of their turn. The fact that they have Voice of Victory is pretty scary for me. I have to make a lot of concessions to this card. So they're playing a 3/3. Okay. Boop. Six mana 3/3. I agree. I don't think I can win from here. I think the game's over. Oh baby. Oh baby. Show me what you got. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Guess I take the Allosaurus Rider. And then this gives me Counterspell, Counterspell, Spell Snare. Oakley dokley. So this is their hand. The Allosaurus Rider's gone. Oh. The Simpsons is a great show. Summoner's Pact. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this thing will just die as a state-based effect. They're going to consign my draw card. Sure. Okay. You may pay 3 cards and you can discard 2 cards in your hand. Oh! Well, I'm still okay with this. We did learn. Today, I learned. Why does it do that? Because power tough is equal to 1 plus the number of lands. So it's always a 1. It's not like the other things. Okay. This might be the new way of things. We might be Gold League gamers. This is Gold League. Graveyard. Gold League gamers. I mean, I assumed that it would work like... But since it gets the natural +1/+1, it doesn't die as a state-based. Well, today I learned. Speaking of today I learned, should I run this frog into Counterspell against blue-white control? And I think the answer is no, I shan't. No, I shan't play a frog into... Yeah, because Goyf has that 0/1 at the end, right? Because Goyf has that 0/1 at the end, it doesn't kill it. Whereas, like, a Construct is star directly, so the Construct dies. But since the Allosaurus Shepherd has an inherent +1/+1, which is the same as the Goyf... let's frog. Frog. What are you doing? What are you doing, opponent? Are you casting Prismatic Ending on my frog? I don't think I will allow this. I don't think I allow this. I think my Froggy and my Kaito are here to stay. Okay, let's crack this. Let's... Thundercats. This is probably good. Okay, so the question becomes, should we frog Kaito? Should we get a Kaito in play here? Oh, we should definitely draw a card with the frog. And I honestly think that we put the Kaito in. I feel like they'll have a hard time dealing with Kaito. But we want that card, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get that card. Surveil. Tamiyo. Well, Tamiyo seems lovely. Tamiyo. Alright, so we're shields down this turn. But we have Kaito. I don't know. It's an 0-3, so, like, it's not going to do anything to them. It's only going to attack. It's only going to draw me cards. It's only going to flip. I mean, I don't even know if that's good. It's only going to let me return Counterspell, and they're going to concede to it. Yay, Sheoldred's Edict. I mean, we don't even need Sheoldred's Edict. I guess we do, because if we want to draw a card. Well, luckily, they don't have mana for... Okily dokily. Let's play our land. Do we want to draw a card, or do we just want to kill? I mean, we have everything, so let's just be greedy. Each opponent sacrifices a planeswalker of their choice. Anyone you want, opponent. Begin combat. Begin combat. What if they don't choose Narset? I make them... Oh my god, a Solitude. During your turn, as long as Kaito has one or more loyalty, he's got hexproof. So they're solituding. I guess they read the same thing I did, that they can't solitude the Kaito because he has hexproof. And then they shame conceded. I respect that. Okay. Fatal pushes out. Thoughtseize, Kolaghan's command? Like, Kolaghan's command, just recur my threats and make you discard. It's probably better than Fatal Pushes. Maybe we cut a Spell Snare. Shame scoop a lot? Well, I mean... Shame scooping is the best way to scoop. Shame scooping is the best thing to do. This hand's pretty good. We have turn 1 Tamiyo. Tamiyo is the best one-drop ever printed, so... And we're not even playing a deck that makes her good. Excuse me. Solitude. That's pretty crazy. They respected Tamiyo so much that they just killed it. Which is crazy to me. I don't want to play the frog into whatever. I don't want to play the frog into Counterspell, into whatever. Okay. Let's get blue-black. Okay. We probably don't want that. Putting that in the graveyard, letting us snap hit it is probably fine. So we probably play Frog here with Spell Snare up. Oops. Oops. Frog. Interesting. I am surprised that that resolved like that. What the hell is this? Interesting. Be in combat. Be in combat. I should have played this Flooded Strand first, so I could have access to Snapcaster Edict. I guess not. Okay. Yep. Yep. I think I'm gonna Bolt Snap Bolt. Just like the old days. Just like the good old days. Just put a clock on him, right? Pow. I get to draw a card here. Oh, that's a good draw. I like Snapcaster. Okay. We're cooking we're cooking with gasoline here. We've got Force of Negation, we've got Spell Snare, we got Snap Cling to Dust if they do nothing. We have Force of Negation for that atrocity. We cannot let this 5-mana to Big Tef cannot resolve in the history of ever. No control matchup has ever been won with Big Tef running around. Alright. Attack you. Well, I got this here Spell Snare, so I might as well use this here Spell Snare. Shock for no reason again? What the is going on? Alright. Snapcaster. Dude, this person paid $20. I don't know. They must have something. I don't know what they have. They could have subtlety. They could have a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I'm going to target the Cling to Dust. Maybe this is a mistake to use the Cling to Dust here, but I feel like we could just push. Okay, that's really... Begin the combat. Begin the combat. Go, Snapcaster, go! Subtlety. Okay, well, at least we know their shock was for no reason. Was not for no reason. 1. I would like to draw cards. I would like to kill this. Yay. Okay. We are officially making the profits in our first League of Modern Goldness. In our first Gold League, we have done it. We have turned a profit. I'm going to play... So I guess I can Raucous Theater here. Or I could Darkslick Shores. Maybe we just play Darkslick Shores. That way we can Fatal Push and Spell Snare. And on 2 we could play Raucous Theater. Yeah, let's just hold this up and then hold up Fatal Push or the thing. If we had any kind of information... But all the good companions are gone. Alright. Well, we made the right choice, because we can Cling to Dust this. We can Fatal Push. We chose correctly. We're so smart. Right. Raucous Theater. Get the turn. So we can Cling the Marsh Flats here, or we can Spell Snare something if they don't do anything. Hopefully they play a Johnny, and we get to get it. Oh, baby. Well, punished for not being able to flash in the Snapcaster. They got my Flame of Anor. That's not nice. Alright, let's use the Cling to Dust here just to draw. Alrighty. We have Snapcaster push to kill the Ragavan. We have Spell Snare. It's finally, we play, this is the first tier 1 deck we've played in this league. I guess whatever is tier 1. Goblin Bombardment. Do I want to... I guess I could Spell Snare this. I could just hardcast Force of Negation and then get hit by Ragavan. Let's just Spell Snare this. I don't want to deal with this card. This isn't too bad. Boy, it would have been... I wanted to... Maybe I should have cast the Force of Negation. I could have hard cast the Force of Negation. But I didn't want them to, like, resolve a thing. Alright, so let's go... into Snapcaster Fatal Push this. Fatal Push... Alright. I've never played any Final Fantasy games, so I'm just like... There's a lot of build-around cards. You know, cards that are, like, good if you build around them. You know? So... I think this guy's gonna bring back Hammer. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. I want to play Sephiroth and Yogg. Alright. Frog. Tamiyo. Yeah, but I mean, you get to play 8 Stoneforges, and Stoneforge is like the best card in the deck. I mean, it's just like... You gotta look at any... You know what I mean? Like... You gotta just peek. See what's out there, you know? Okay, let's surveil here. We're looking for a wizard lightning thing. Flame of Anor. We're not looking for that. Okay, well, let's... Jumpy the Frog. 1, 2, 3. Leapers. Guess I attack with this, too. Then I can flip the Tamiyo? Ooh. Dude, Tamiyo's really good. Yeah, I think it is a step up from Blood Artist, because, like, it's a whole nother way to play and win the game. Like, the fact that it just draws cards forever. Alright, let's see. Let's draw a card. Flip my Tamiyo. Plus my Tamiyo. Play a frog. Oakley dokley. Yeah, I agree. I agree that Yawgmoth's never going to be tier 1 again. Until they print better cards for it. I mean... It's okay, but it's just hard to compete against some of the other high roll things. I'm gonna counter this. What if I block here? They get to do 3 damage to me, and then I can jump my front. No, let's just take the 1. Let's just take the 1. Alright, be in combat, attack, attack. Alright, let's... Guess we could trade this off, play this other frog, and I guess we discard this frog to keep that alive. I should just keep this frog around, right? And now I go return target instant or sorcery. This. Boop. You did the turn. I could have used the Cling to Dust on the Seasoned Pyromancer, but I don't really care about Seasoned Pyromancer right now. I care about Flage. I guess they're going to season Pyroman. Okay. Should I use Cling to Dust to draw a card here, or should I save it for Flash? I'm not going to be able to get a Flash. Let's get their Arid Mesa. 1. I guess I'm just going to attack. I guess they're just on the draw Flage. Draw Flage plan, which is a good plan. It is a good plan. This has 5 energy. I might as well make them spend all of their energy. If I discard, yeah. That way they can't really jump anything with the Guide of Souls. Okay, Tamiyo goes up. Me in combat, attack. Okay. They're just all in on the Flage plan. Boop. Tamiyo wins the game. Tamiyo literally wins the game next turn. That's so dumb. Holy cow, is Tamiyo a stupid card? I shouldn't be F6 because I could draw a spell. Because Tamiyo just wins. Yay. Okay. We want kill little creatures, kill creatures, kill creatures. We probably want Stern Scolding. We probably want this. We probably want this. What else do we want? Maybe Kaito's not great against some of their aggressive starts. Maybe Ragavan's not great into them. I think they need, when they print like a 1 black mana Undier, then the world will change. When they print a black Young Wolf or something, that'd be so sick. I don't know what they actually need to be able to fix Yogg. They just need to make Yawgmoth cost 3 mana. I don't know. Yawgmoth's an okay deck. It just has a hard time. It just has a hard time dealing with the wide variety of decks that you need to beat in the meta. Right? Like, you could kind of focus it to beat anything, but there are a lot of decks that are just like kind of pure bullshit that you can lose to because you're not playing a lot of cheap interaction. I'm just gonna play this for now. Yeah. Yeah, Yawgmoth is very slow. Do I want to just Fatal Push this or clean it all up with the Consumes All? I think I'm just gonna take the damage here, and I'll save this for Johnny. Alright, well, new plan. New plan. Oh boy. I wanted to preserve my life total, but now I look like a fool. A fool of a toque. Okay. Play more 1-drops, please. Alright, let's crack this. I think I just have to consume all. Actually, I probably don't. I could probably be a little patient with this. I probably want that. Did you get a flash? Did they surveil a flag? Is there a flag here? Arena of Glory. Let's counterspell this. I want that. Alrighty. That's not really that. I take that back. That's not really that unfortunate. Okay, so now we consume all. I don't even know if we need to consume all, but I do want to eat this thing out of the graveyard. And getting rid of the Ghost Vacuum isn't terrible. I also want to exile graveyards so they can't. They'll have to choose between bringing back the Seasoned Pyromancer or buffing stuff. Like, they have to, if they bring back the Seasoned Pyromancer, that's like all they can do this turn. Okay, let's crack this. Get Thundercats. I think I want that. I have a Snapcaster. Ocelot Pride into the graveyard. Okay, Showdown's gone. We have a lot of cards here. Okay. What do I want to do? I guess I can make them discard a card and do 2 damage to this. Maybe I should not do that. Maybe I should just, like... I can Kolaghan's command back the Snapcaster. So let's go Fatal Push. Okay. And then we can take 1. Alright, now we can go Snapcaster. Target the Fatal Push the Ocelot Pride. I guess I should have blocked with this. That's kind of dumb, right? Because now they're just going to kill this. But I get to... Yeah, I should have done this. But I was afraid they'd do something big after the fact. Why wouldn't you just kill it with the Ocelot Pride? Oh, I guess they have Surgical. I don't know why they do the things that they do. Is this a wizard? It's an Orc Shaman? No fair. Okay. We just have to hope that they don't get Flage. Celestial Purge. Nope. What do we think their last card is? Do I Kolaghan's command make them discard it? Nah. Don't be Flage, please. Oh, fuck. I think we just lost. Dude, that card's just so silly. Flage is just so silly. Yeah, I'm just taking... I'm just dead to the Flage. I guess I can Flame of Anor and hit a Fatal Push. It's Arena. Like, this card should be... This card is just too free. But it's both, really. Alright, so I have to Flame of Anor to hit a Fatal Push. Didn't matter. taking 12 damage. Well, that was brutal. Blaze is really good. Do I want Ragavan on the draw? Ragavan on the play, rather. No, I don't think so. Ragavan just gets bricked by too much of their deck. The problem with this deck is the longer... Traditional aggro decks run out of gas, but Flay's just changed the game so much. It just makes it so it's like, oh, well, I will never run out of gas. I will never run out of gas. Flay's just a good card. Flay's just good. Very good. I should have drawn the Flame of Anor to increase my outs, right? I could have hit Cling or Fatal Push. You're right. I should have done it with the trigger on this deck. I was somewhat demoralized. Boo Flage, bad card. Listen. It's right up there with Expressive Iteration. A terrible card. Terrible card that's banned in Legacy. Alright, let's get Underground Sea. Tamiyo. I mean, you have to fight... You fight fire with water, right? So Flage fights Tamiyo. It only makes sense. In combat, attack. I mean, it makes sense to me. Fire fights water. Water, you know. I want to see what the Dimir Elder Titan would be. I'm going to play Magic until they come out with the Dimir Titan. Then I can quit after the Dimir Titan. Then I just don't care anymore. Should I counter this? Probably. Be in combat, attack. Alright, let's crack this for... Let's get an island. It's very possible that they could Blood Moon me. I don't know if they play that anymore. And let's just flame. Draw 2, kill that. Yay, Tamiyo. Tamiyo goes up! Are we gonna buy? We're gonna rip them. Rip them and ship them. I don't know. Like, this card, I mean, there's a bunch of cards that you could try out in decks. Like, this goes in Hammer Time, which is, like, dead. There's a stupid 2-drop green card, Landfall card, which might be useful. Tfue or whatever. Like, you can kind of build around Tfue. Alright, let's play this. Top. Tamiyo goes up. I'm just going to hold on to everything here. I don't think I need to play the Spellbomb. I think I just chill. Crystal. Water, crystal. Blue spells cost you one would mill one more cards in. I think that the modern, it's too slow for modern, and I think you would have to. I mean, it's really good with crabs. Ginger, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. We're playing some Grixis. I hope you had a good stream, Ginger. Hope it went well. We're playing some Grixis Control versus this. We're playing in the Gold League. Alright. What do we do here? Probably Kolaghan's Command. We kill the Guide of Souls. Target player discards a card. 2 damage to any target. Discard. Kill the Guide. I mean, this thing can hit the Tamiyo, but I don't want them to get a bunch of energy and then do energy-related activities. So we can return target instant or sorcery. We could return Kolaghan's command and make him discard. I do think we need to play the Spellbomb this turn. Let's just plus the Tamiyo. What the fuck are they going to do about Tamiyo getting plus? Let's play Spellbomb. And let's play another Tamiyo. And let's just pass the turn. I don't know who Morgpie is, and I'm kind of tired about hearing about Aaron Rodgers. Just because it's like, he had his like last shot with the Jets, you know? And like, it was very clear that he is not Tom Brady at 40 plus in his performance with the Jets. So I'm kind of tired about hearing about Aaron Rodgers. He was a great quarterback. Hanging up as a Johnny's? Yeah, right. Ginger is in love with a Johnny, and it's okay. It's okay. Boros Energy is a broken deck. He's been playing it for the last 18 years. And why do I have priority? Oh, they just didn't have it. Let's just get rid of this Flage. I got lucky there that they didn't have another land to immediately go land Flage. Got lucky. Listen, I think the way Ginger approaches Magic is the best way to approach Magic. He plays one deck. He plays it so much that he understands the meta. He has a great ability to sideboard, right? Like, the way he plays is the best way to play. Like, he mastered a bunch of he mastered a bunch of formats. He got really good at a bunch of formats. I mean, I agree. It's the best way to do it, but it can also be a touch boring. Cause like these cards are so dumb. But I can't say shit, right? Because I'm playing Modern Horizons 3 cards too. Am I gonna get to ultimate my Tamiyo? Okay, let's crack this here. There's no way they're going to let me ultimate Tamiyo, obviously, but... yeah, winning... I mean, his win rate in Pioneer was cracked because he just played the one deck. And I could say all this shit because I know he turned off my stream after he raided me. Because that's what you do. You're done streaming and you're out of here. They should kill this Tamiyo. Okay. So, what are we gonna do here? We could just plus again. I could return the Kolaghan's command, and then Kolaghan's. It's just this bombardment makes everything crack. I guess I'll just plus again. And then I can Snapcaster Flame of Anor or something. I don't know. I'll do something. It's getting out of hand over there. Alright, let's get all the counters. All the counters. Make a treasure. Okay. So they're putting the counters on this. So I can go Snapcaster. I should kill this, though. I guess the best way to do it is Snapcaster Flame. Which they're going to ping this, but whatever. Target Flame. They have to kill my guy now. They have to use something to kill it. What? Why are you giving me... Why are you letting me draw 2 cards? Let's go. Target player draws 2, deal 5 damage to our creature. Let's draw 2, 5 damage to that. Flip Tamiyo is not a wizard anymore. They should have killed my Snapcaster, right? So I don't get the draw 2 here. They figured it out now. Okay. I mean, they're just hitting Tamiyo, so who cares? We have Stern Scolding in case they play something good. Boy, this deck is so annoying. I guess I should Spell Snare this. I'm at 8, which is kind of a problem. Okay. Going to go 1, 2, 3. Kolaghan's. We need to kill Guide of Flame of Anor. The Guide of Souls. Flame the Guide. Now we... I guess I could shock this in. I'm again. And we shock this in. And I should have draw step used Kolaghan. Just dead. I lost $20 on this match. Yeah. If I draw... The problem is if I draw step do this, then they just copy, right? If I were to draw step, do this, Kolaghan's command this, then they just copy, and I'm pretty much dead. And if I draw step, made them discard, they could just go sack, sack, replay the Flage, and I'm dead to that. So, dead to Flage again. That was kind of frustrating. That deck kind of took me apart. I guess I had some clunkiness, clunky draws. Just Goblin Bombardment just chipped me down. Just chipped me down. That sucked. Alright, let's open our chests. Lick our wounds. Open our chests. Memory Deluge. Serra Angel. It's good that they're still giving out Serra Angels in these chests. Okay. Oh, I didn't open both of them. Tameshi. I mean, red-white is the best deck. It's the best deck. This deck has no life gain to deal with the attrition of Goblin Bombardment. Okay, what do you guys want to see next? List off some decks that you might want to see. What deck?